I feel like a lot of people, it's like starting to like realize a lot of things about people and places and things, because it all comes from thyself, right? A lot of people is doing like a lot of reflecting, but I don't think they're like doing it by themselves. I feel like the divine, I feel like God is making people sit down, making people realize things about people, about certain things, and a lot of enlightenment, I want to say. A lot of enlightenment, a lot of awakenings. People's like, waking up um, with certain things. Of course, you know what I mean? Of course, people is still in karmic city. People is still doing stupid things, lying, whatever. And that's okay. Those people are just not ready to grow up. One, two, three, as I said that. But time, time. We are in the world, and a lot of people are in different timelines. Me personally, I haven't really sat down and I have not really fully addressed as far as me, myself, um, and the things that happened in the past, because I feel like that's my business, my personal business. I just grew up and learned and healed and learned things about myself because I felt like I had to. I feel like that was God making me sit down and I listened to the call. Um, and like I said, some people are not ready to face thyself. A lot of people are not, they don't want to heal. They're comfortable in living in their lower self. They're happy and and that's okay. You just stay over there. You know what I mean? 1022, as I said this. Um, a lot of people are comfortable in the dark. And that's fine. Just move out the way, you know what I mean? Go. Um, you can have your bad karma and your bad juju over there. A lot of people's under judgment, and it's okay. Like, I understand, like, just because you don't apologize or fake apology to somebody that you tried to hurt or lie on, you don't have to apologize. But that person that you hurt, Ben forgave you. That person knows how to forgive and let go and let God. And that's one thing about myself that I learned. I don't need validation. I don't need nobody to apologize to me because I already had that one-on-one. Me and the divine have our own one-on-one. Me and the divine already have our conversation, let along with my spirit team. We already have that conversation. Me and the divine, we have our own one-on-one. I already have my own personal relationship with God and my ancestors and my spirit team. So a lot of people got to realize and understand, just because you don't have that closure with a person that hurt you, with a person that tried to humiliate you, people that tried to hurt you and humiliate you, you don't need validation from them people. You don't need validation from people that hurt you. You don't even need, and this, I feel like somebody needs to hear that today. You don't need that from nobody. If a person did you wrong and that you know what a person did to you, you don't need to hear them. Your closure is with the divine. Your closure is with thyself. You don't need to hear that apology because it's fake from the get-go. It's already fake. It's fake. It's phony. They know what the fuck they did. You just need to keep moving forward, because I'm picking up a person that knows how to forgive and let go and let God, because you know that God's going to take care of you. You know that God is like, that's why I said you don't need validation from nobody. You know how to forgive people. And I feel like you forgave a lot of people that did you wrong. You just kept moving forward without that closure. And I feel like that's when you truly had your spiritual awakening. Like, I know how to do things by myself. I don't need validation from nobody. And you know what? That's called growth. That's really called growth. That's called growth. I'm really like, I'm at the point in my life where it's like, I'm just like real laid back. Like, I watch a lot of things. I don't really say too much. I'm getting out my comfortable zone where like I'm like speaking now, but I'm really like laid back. I'm more of a observer. I like to watch. Like, I hear what you're saying, but you feel me? Like, the real people that real recognize real, fake recognize fake. You are who you hang out with. So, and I'm a happiness loner. So 13, somebody could have passed away. My condolences. Someone is hiding a death. In a family, because I was shuffling my deck and I saw the 10 of cups and I saw the death card. So somebody is hiding a death in their family. My condolences. I feel like a lot of people, like I said, they're comfortable in their lower self. They're comfortable in the dark. And like I said, it's perfectly fine. You can do whatever you want. But when you start messing with God, people that chose to heal, people that chose to grow up, people that chose to, everybody has choice. Everybody has choices. Everybody has choices. And people be making their choice. You grown, whatever. It is what it is. You're grown. You chose your route. But when you think, because I was shuffling my deck and it says, try to play God in your life. Motherfucker be thinking, you gonna play God in people's life, and this bitch, no the fuck you're not. You're not finna play God in my life. You're not finna play God in shit. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna sit there and try to play God in somebody else's life when you ain't even got your motherfucking life together? Like, make it make sense. How are you trying to play God in somebody else's life when you ain't got your shit together? Make it make sense. And then motherfucker be trying to destiny swap with you. But bitch, you don't even know what. Child, listen. Somebody black magic backfire, somebody death rituals, the little, I saw candle magic, and I saw sex rituals. Somebody was trying to siphon some energy. It got blocked, just to let you know. Yeah, this little fake ass friend group. This fake ass friend group. The people that collaborated. The people that's out there. And you know what's crazy? Because some of these bitches, I really don't. I don't have nothing nice to say. I really don't. I just don't. I give two fucks. Some of these bitches, these karmics, they be fucking with these niggas, and these bitches be knowing they on the DL, but still be fucking with these niggas, and then be mad at the divine feminine, the shaman, the real healer, you know, talking shit. Oh, you think you, no, bitch, I don't think you better. I don't think I'm better than anybody. But if you feel that way, then bitch, maybe I am. Maybe I am. If you feel that way, take what resonate. If you feel like somebody else is better than you, then maybe you need to get some tips. Instead of lying and trying to copy somebody, maybe you need to probably get some tips from that person. Because clearly you're not learning shit. Since you think you know everything. You think you know everything. And since you think you know everything, let's see what that leads you. Let's see how far you go. Since you think you know everything, let's see how far you go. People be wilding. And that's why I be in the background. It's like, okay. That's why I be peeping the scenery. I be peeping. I be like, and it's not really my intention to like, that's why I have to be careful when it comes around people, because I know for myself, I can't be around a lot of people. I cannot be around a lot of people because I start feeling energies. I start feeling it. And then when people want to decide to talk to me, it's not my intention to read them, but instantly I do. And I cannot help it. That's just one of my gifts. I can't help it that I know how to read people. At first, I didn't. I was not where I'm at right now mentally. I was never right here. Never. Never. But since I have my spiritual awakening, oh, it's up. I'm tapped the fuck in. I'm talking about I'm tapped the fuck in. I'm talking about I can't even explain how tapped the fuck in I am. And that's because Spirit gave me that key. And it's not me just learning from different people because I'm not just a teacher. I'm also a student. I'm open and willing to learn anything. I know about the dark shit. I know about some dark shit. And I know about the light. But I choose to be in the light. But I know about the dark occult. I know about that. I studied it. I studied it. That shit is dark. That shit is evil. Motherfuckers be out here doing 7 deadly sins, and the next thing you know, when your ass pass away, your ass short, you going straight to fucking hell. You're going to hell. And that's why I choose to be in the light. It's so much shit that I've learned. It's so much shit that I've learned. Being on my journey, being on my healing journey, is so much stuff that I learned. And some of the things that I've learned, it's like, it's crazy. All these months, like, all these years of me living, not ever, like, not knowing that I would be here where I'm at right now. And the things that I've learned, the things that I've taught myself. And it's like, wow, like, we did it. Like, we did it. Like, we lived that shit. We did it. We did that shit, and we're still here. I never really came on here and, like, expressed myself. I never really had that story time, you know, with my with my you know, with the people. I never was like out here, like, you feel me, clout hungry or like wanting attention. I just wanted the truth to come out. That's all I really was manifesting. I kept asking God for truth. Give me truth. But before he gave me that clarity, before he gave me that truth, I had to do some things as far as thyself. Before the truth fully came out, because I kept asking for it. I kept asking for it. But at the same time, while the truth was coming out and developing, I had to sit back and isolate and work on myself, which I'm still doing. And I feel like a lot of people is learning that. Something about a child. Somebody could be arguing with their child. Or somebody from the past, they're arguing, they're fighting. It's a lot of fighting. They could be fighting with a King of Wands. Somebody that proclaims to be a leader. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck. Someone is fighting with a King of Wands because this person has no control. They have no control with themselves. They don't know how to control the ego. And the ego is the ego can be a sinful thing. Somebody's in competition, they're fighting, arguing with their past people, arguing with family. Because when people gotta realize, when you lie, a lie can come in a bigger lie, a bigger lie, and the lie will keep growing. The lie will just keep growing and growing and growing and growing, and then now everybody in conflict. Everybody's miserable because the lie, it wasn't just one little lie. That one little lie turned into a big ass lie. And it got a lot of people caught up because motherfuckers start believing shit, and then they start adding on to shit, and now everybody getting investigated, everybody getting questioned, people going to prison, people going to jail, all because of a lie, all because of jealousy, the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of envy, the spirit of greed, the spirit of glut, confirmation, thank you, spirit, the spirit of the 7 deadly sins, sacrificing yourself, selling your soul, doing these blood oaths, confirmation, thank you, spirit, selling your soul, doing these P. Diddy ass rituals. Somebody's going to release a tape, because I keep saying P. Diddy. Somebody's going to release a tape. Because I kept getting this. I kept thinking about P. Diddy and how somebody leaked the tape with Meek Mills and P. Diddy. Somebody's finna leak a tape with some gay shit on there, and somebody's finna get really, really embarrassed. Because somebody was hiding the fact that they were gay. And they had caught something dealing with their same-sex partner. Somebody's finna release a gay tape. Because I'm telling you, I had a vision. I had a vision. And that vision, and the spirit kept giving me that vision of P. Diddy and Meek Mills. So that lets me know. I'm like, what is you trying to, because I be talking to my spirit guides. I be like, spirit, what is you trying to tell me? Like, why do you keep showing me this? And then I came to a conclusion, somebody finna leak a tape. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers they be out here doing weird ass shit behind the scene with these motherfucking gay parties and shit with the little masses and shit. And then they be recording their ass. They be drugging their ass up. Y'all know, I ain't got to say too much because y'all already know. Y'all know what come up with the fucking freaks off. The freak off. Y'all remember the fucking freak off. Y'all know. Motherfuckers was over there wearing a mask and shit. Going to these parties, drinking, smoking, getting drugged the fuck up. Over there drinking and drugging. Doing some devilish ass shit. And doing some gay shit. So, that can be very significant. Something about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett could be very significant. Somebody's in an open relationship. Somebody's in an open marriage. So, because everybody knows Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, we know, everybody know, they was in an open relationship. They didn't mind. But just because they was in an open relationship don't mean everybody's in an open relationship. Some people don't play that shit. Most people don't play that shit. They don't want to share their partner. They don't want to share their partner. Most of these motherfuckers, they want to be in an open relationship. So that lets me know if you because I just saw Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. So it was a couple that was in an open relationship, and they was letting people in, male and female. The bitch didn't give a fuck who her nigga was sleeping with. The nigga didn't give a fuck of who the bitch was sleeping with. So don't get mad when you catch something. I'm just saying. You wasn't protecting yourself. You didn't give a fuck. Don't get mad when you get the 3-letter word. Because you caught something. Y'all got some shit. And then you lying on people. I wish motherfuckers can't lie on me because, baby, I got my paper. I got my paperwork. You can't say shit about me when I'm celibate. Very disciplined. And guess what? I chose to be celibate. I'm choosing to heal. And I love my path. I love my growth. And I love the person that I am today. I am in love with myself. I have discipline. I have growth. I have wisdom. And I have the door to spirit. I have the key to spirit. And they gave me that key. And you want to know why they gave me that key to spirit? because they've been watching me. They watched every tear that I cried. They heard every prayer. Every time every time I was down, I kept fighting and I kept fighting and I kept fighting until I couldn't take it no more. And it made me stronger. It made me wiser. And I planted good seeds. And Spirit been watching me. God has been watching me. Nobody else. Because you're not allowed to. That's the difference. You're not allowed to. It's called the hermit for a reason. And where I'm going, a lot of people cannot go. Especially when I cross over. I've gained enlightenment. A kundalini and awakening. Yeah. A lot of people are surrendering and filling their own cup. Focusing on their growth. Focusing on their healing. And surrendering. Letting the past be the past. A lot of people be stuck in the past when it be time to let go. It be time to let go. And some people, they don't know how to let go of the past because they're not healed. And that's because they don't want to heal. And like I said, that's fine. You don't have to heal. You don't have to face yourself. You don't have to do the dark night of the soul. But I had to go through that shit. And that shit was not cool. That shit was not easy. I wake up every day and pray to God that I'm still alive, that I'm still up, and that I'm still going through these phases of my life. A lot of people don't know how to face themselves. A lot of people don't know how to be by themselves. A lot of people just don't. They don't want to face themselves. They don't want to face reality. They don't want to face themselves. People really can't go in the mirror and look at themselves and be like, what is my problem? They can't, they're scared to face themselves. 2222. And that's just sad. That's really sad. That is really, really sad. People out here driving crazy and shit because they mad. Yeah, people want to run away. They want to run. And when they do that, instead of them healing that wound, healing that pain, and turning it into something beautiful, turning it into something special, turning that pain into power, they don't want to do that. They rather hop in another relationship to another relationship, and then the next thing you know, it's a karmic bond. It's a soul tie. It's a you're placing your burdens on somebody else, but you're hiding the fact that you're love bombing that person. And then next thing you know, when your situation don't go away, you hop to another situation, and then that karmic circle just keeps building, and over time, your mental's fucked up. And not only is your mental fucked up, the person that you used and played with, now their mental is fucked up. Because you didn't sit your ass down and you didn't want to go heal. And now you're out here creating these karmic ties, making babies, and dealing with different people. And now you make that person a karmic, you done made that person a karmic, and you done made that person a karmic. And then when you gotta step back for a little bit, now that person gotta heal. Hurt people. Hurt people. And that's when you gotta sit your ass down. Yeah. But you can't do that to a healer, a starseed, a shaman that has already surrendered. See, this star, Aquarius, confirmation. Yeah, this person You already healed your childhood wounds. That's why it's in the past. And a lot of people be stuck in the past. A lot of people be stuck in the past. They don't know how to let go. And that's when you be stuck in the matrix. I was going to go in here. Yeah, strength. Leo. We didn't been there and done that. We're on a different loop. We're in a different cycle. Spiritually too. Could have jumped timelines. Could have went through another spiritual awakening. Spirit has removed that soul contract and up in that soul contract, especially when you doing the work and you're doing your shadow work and you're healing. Spirit will literally get your soul spiritually. This is spiritually. Especially if God's been watching you and Spirit's been watching you. This is on a different subject, but Spirit will remove your soul spiritually, like I said, will remove your soul and place you on a different timeline. So a lot of people, you might not resonate with a lot of people, and that's why you might be alone, or you don't resonate with people, places, and things anymore, because your soul is not at that dark space anymore, because you already went through your dark night of the soul. So when Spirit lifted you and removed you from that timeline, you're somebody else, and people don't know you. They think they know you because your avatar looks the same. But physically, you're not that person that you used to be. So when somebody sees you, they're like, oh, hey, woo, woo, woo. Well, you remember that time? And then you sit there and you look at that person and you're listening to them and you're watching them and you're listening to them how you used to be. And you're just like, yeah, I remember that, but that's not me. I don't know who that person is anymore. And then people will be looking at you and thinking you're weird, and you're not weird. It's just you're on a different timeline. So that's why you have to leave a lot of people alone. And that's just called growth. You can't hang out with the old pattern. I hear, thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing a death and rebirth. Your old self died. Because before God can bless you, before God can take you to the promised land, the old you have to die first to become anew. And I hope that makes sense. The old you have to die first. That old way of thinking, that old belief system have to go. And before you get there where you're going, it's a lot of footwork. It's a lot of footwork. It's not just given to you freely. No, that's not the way it go. It's not given to you freely. You have to put in the steps. You have to go down. You have to go up them steps. And as you going up them steps and you walking on them steps, it's going to be some shit that you're going to face. And I'm only telling you this because I'm a living testimony. Going up them stairs, going up the ladder, you cannot let nobody take on your throne. You cannot let nobody sit there and get you off track and get you off balance, because the devil is a slithering snake, and he will come just like he is watching as you're growing and elevating and going through your Kundalini awakening. You have to watch out. There's going to be snakes. There's going to be demons. You're not going to see them because them demons, it's a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. Somebody's talking shit about me. My ear is itching. Return to sender, bitch. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me know. It's some bitch talking shit. My left ear is ringing and it's itching. So return to sender, bitch, tenfold. May you rest there and stay there, you miserable bitch. I get confirmations all the time. Signs and synchronicities, body movement, ear ringing, Spirit even will let you know. Spirit will touch you. They will touch you to let you know. And they will give you signs. You just have to be careful. The devil is a very slick. The devil has a soft voice. And that he can come and look. That movie Mary can be very significant. It's on Netflix. It's called Mary. You know, Jesus' mother. You know how Mary was on her path and she was a virgin and the devil kept trying to tempt her, but Archangel Michael, no, I take that back. God forgive me. Archangel Gabriel was with her the whole time. Every time the devil kept going on her path, when Mary was doing what she needed to do, and the devil kept showing his fucking face. I don't know if you've seen the movie. It's a beautiful movie, very wonderful. But as Mary was on her path, she kept seeing things about the temple. You got to watch the movie. I watched that movie like 3 times because I fell in love with it. But as Mary was on her path, God was leading her onto something. And God was showing her that she's going to have her first child, which is Jesus. And you saw what the devil was doing. Kept coming, kept trying to tempt her, get her off her path. And then she got married. And her husband that she got married to, it was not his child. And that's because God, she got pregnant spiritually. Because God was supposed to have she was supposed to have, y'all know the story. But as she was pregnant, y'all saw what the devil was doing. He tried to kill her, sacrifice that baby. That can be very significant. Something about a spiritual baby. Thank you, Spirit. Well, that just got dark. But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say too much. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, people are dark. Very dark. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Whew-wee. Yeah, somebody's in their head. Somebody can't go to sleep. There's no sleep for the wicked. Yeah, Ace of Swords, truth. The truth is here. Divine timing. What did I tell you about them stairs? See, somebody took the elevator. A get-rich-quick scheme, a scandal. Yeah, this dark witch. That bitch not sleeping. She's getting haunted. Yeah, she's getting haunted. She could be seeing things. Yeah, see, when people do black magic and dark shit and sell they soul to the devil and doing dumb shit and doing all these rituals and dark magic, that shit is going to always go back on you. It's going to always go back. All that magic, all the manipulation, all the spiritual manipulation, all that shit's going to go back on you tenfold, and it's going to rest there and it's going to stay there because you had no business doing that dumbass shit. You had no business doing that shit. So somebody could be on drugs. Somebody could not be getting no sleep. This person, they could be seeing shit, seeing a lot of things that's unnatural, things that you could not tell the doctor about because they're going to think that you're crazy. Yeah, all that spell work. You can't go to no damn doctor and be like, hey, I was over there doing black magic on the girl that I was hating on. Oh, because I was secretly jealous of her. So I kept paying practitioners I kept on paying magic to keep on hexing her and jinxing her. And I wanted her to make her life a living hell. So, and all my shit is backfiring on me. And now I'm looking stupid. I'm over here hearing shit and seeing shit. Yeah, bitch, you can't sit there and do shit like that. Now you over there looking stupid. Now you over there looking fucking straight fucking stupid. Because now you over there hearing shit. You seeing shit. Things is moving and shit. You got chaos coming in your life because you was over there doing chaos magic on somebody else's life. And now you over there looking stupid. And like I said in my last reading, you cannot reverse no spell. You can't even put protection over on yourself. You're not protected. You're not protected at all. You done went against your own beloved ancestors, and they done walked away from your dumb ass. Somebody could have sacrificed their child. Yeah. Somebody could have sacrificed their child. Somebody sacrificed their child. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, because you owe the devil. Thank you, Spirit. You owe the devil. And the devil... And I know this, man. You owe the devil. See, one thing about me, I'm strict raw. I'm not finna sugarcoat shit. I'm not finna half say this shit. No, I'm straight raw with the shit. I'm really cutthroat. I done been through too much in my life not to be. I'm not finna be nice. No. Bitch, you owe the devil. We not finna lie. We not finna fake the funk. We're not finna be delusional, bitch. We're not finna sit there and be like, no, I'm going through shit. I'm just going through a lot because no, bitch, you owe the devil. You didn't sign some shit that your check cannot motherfucking cash. Let's keep that shit 100. We gonna wake the fuck up. We gonna get out of the motherfucking illusion, bitch. You owe the devil. And the devil is coming to collect. I just heard, thank you, Spirit. I just heard they died by 3. Yeah, whatever you did in the past that you're holding on to. That purse is full of secrets. And you're trying to hold that in. You keep trying to lie about it. Tell the truth. Because you're not going to get no sleep until you tell the truth. It's going to keep eating at your soul. You owe the devil. Because you offer somebody up as a blood sacrifice. Plan didn't go well, didn't it? I heard the devil coming for you. The devil coming for you. So you can run. You can run. You can hide. But that death angel gonna follow you. A death angel is on somebody's ass. And that's not even funny, but yeah, all them death spells and shit. Yeah. So if motherfuckers wonder why things is happening to their life, you better look around and start asking questions. Motherfuckers out there doing rituals and death spells and shit on the wrong one. And now that death angel is following your ass. That death angel is following you. It's following your family. It's following your kids. Because you owe the devil something. You took a blood oath. And you owe the devil something. Those entities that you was working with, you owe them. And they want what they owe, what you owe. And you cannot deliver that. So guess what? The devil and those entities that you were playing with, they looking for your ass now. I heard motherfuckers finna be dropping like flies. Bruh. Woo, woo. in secret. You not even gonna see that shit coming. Just like you was trying to sneak somebody in secret, lie on somebody in secret, you ain't finna see that shit coming, or it's happening now. You over there stuck. You sacrificed yourself for fame, money. My Bible says God is going to collaborate your dreams. How do I look at that? God is going to... Thank you, Spirit. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, somebody's family is suffering because they're corrupt and dark. And the world is finna know who they is. Somebody's family finna be on the news, and that's why they're heartbroken. There's no sleep for the wicked. Somebody's family is very dark. Very, 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 very dark. And the thing is, thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. And the thing is, that family thought they were going to keep on repeating the same dumbass illusion. They thought they was going to keep on doing that shit lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. Keep killing people for money. Keep sacrificing. I mean, when you build something off a false foundation, of course it's going to crumble. It wasn't meant to stay. It wasn't meant to grow. And you think God was not watching? Motherfuckers be thinking they so... You think God was not watching y'all dumbasses? Like he was, like my father was literally sitting on his throne in heaven watching. Oh, so that's what y'all gonna keep doing? Oh, y'all thought y'all was finna touch my prophet? Oh, you thought you was finna touch my earth angel? You thought you was finna touch my high priest that I helped and watched and built? That's what the fuck y'all thought? Y'all thought y'all was finna touch not my anointed. Y'all thought y'all was finna keep on spiritually attacking somebody and thinking y'all finna get away with that shit and take and steal and kill and destroy somebody over somebody else's shit? You thought you was finna sue somebody? I gotta really laugh at this shit. You think you finna sue somebody on about their shit? How you gonna sue somebody about their shit? Somebody going to jail. Somebody's in the hospital. They're sick. They're sick. Oh yeah, they're sick. Family secrets coming out and shit. And that's another thing I was thinking about. Thank you, Spirit, for the reminder. Something about somebody's family member is a molester. They be touching their kids. Somebody could be in family court about some kids. Yeah, selling kids and shit. Sex trafficking kids and shit. That whole business is burning. That God finna burn that whole motherfucking church. Lord, I didn't even mean to say church, but God is finna burn that church. Somebody could be religious in a religion group, a church group, that say they claim to know my father, but in the background doing devilish shit. Yeah, that church finna get raided. That church is finna burn down. Y'all not so holy. Somebody's house got raided, or somebody's house is finna get raided, right along with that church. Them people is very dumb. Somebody's a preacher. Somebody's a spiritualist. Somebody's a preacher. And they always talk about God this and God that. But in the background, touching on kids, you're gay. I hate a coward. I don't respect a coward. I don't hate, because hate is a very strong word. Confirmation, thank you, Spirit. I despise a coward. Somebody's a fucking coward. You're low down. You're dirty. You're disgusting. You're nasty. How the fuck is you a preacher and you touching kids? How the fuck is you a preacher and you on the DL? I'm pretty sure your wife knows about it too. Somebody's family bloodline is cursed. I was watching this show. It's called For My Man. It's on Tubi. And when I was watching that show, it was an episode that I watched, and it was about a church. And it's very significant about what I'm talking about right now. It was a preacher and the first lady. And you know what they was doing in that church? Scamming, check fraud, money laundering in that church. But talking about my Father. Talking about God. That's a fucking disgrace. That's a fucking disgrace. You over there preaching about my Father, God, the Most High, the Divine, to all those people, some people that are innocent, that is listening to you. They hear you. They go to church every day. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. They go to church every day, every Sunday, Bible study. And they watch you. They watch the First Lady. Not knowing in secret, you touching on children. You doing dark shit. Yeah. I'm going to end this reading because I'm feeling the energy that got dark. And I don't like that energy. So I'm going to end this reading. Oh, you bought me some food!